Kim Taehyung, or better known by his stage name, V from BTS. Today, the whole world is really excited because of an important moment that has been awaited by millions of people. Taehyung has officially returned from his military service. And no kidding, his welcome was truly like a hero returning from the battlefield. Let's discuss in depth why today is a historic moment, not only for ARMY, but also for the global entertainment industry. Okay, so, for those of you who may have just followed or just passed by TikTok's homepage and saw his handsome face in military uniform, let's start with his background first. In South Korea, all male Korean citizens are required to undergo military training for around 18 months. This also applies to celebrities, including K-pop idols like BTS members. And one of the members who caused a stir when he enlisted, and is now making the world excited again because he is back, is him, Kim Taehyung. When he first entered the military, the atmosphere had already made many fans cry. But what makes it extraordinary is how Taehyung continues to show his dedication and professionalism during his service. He didn't just undergo military service as usual, but he chose to join an elite unit, Special Forces aka SDT. This is not an ordinary unit, guys. This is a military unit that is famous for its super tough training and is only filled by those who are truly chosen. So imagine, from an idol who usually performs on the world's grand stages, he chooses to enter one of the toughest units in the Korean military. So cool, right? And today, the long-awaited moment has finally arrived. Kim Taehyung came out of the military camp with his uniform still intact, his signature smile that makes your heart beat faster, and his star aura that has not faded at all, maybe even getting stronger. The photos immediately went viral. The video of him saluting and posing for a peace sign immediately became the talk of the major media, from Korea to America, even Europe. But what's more interesting is how the global media immediately reacted. Forbes, Billboard, the Korea Herald, and Variety immediately covered the news about BTS V's return. They didn't just discuss his appearance, but also his impact on the entertainment world. This isn't just about an idol returning from military service, but about how the presence of one person can move a big wave in the music, fashion, and pop culture industries. Theoretically, this can be explained through a concept called celebrity power in media and popular culture studies. When a public figure, especially with a global status like BTS's V, reappears after a long absence, there is a psychological effect that appears in the public. This is called an anticipatory fandom reaction, or an anticipatory reaction from fans who have been holding back their longing, hopes, and emotions for months. When that moment comes, there is an explosion of collective emotions that are reflected in online interactions. Likes, shares, comments, fan art, and so on. This isn't just hype, but a cultural phenomenon. Not only that, Taehyung is also known as a multidimensional figure. He's not just a singer. He's also an actor, model, lifestyle influencer, and even an art icon. So his comeback from military service is not just about, when will V sing again? But more about, what will he bring to the world after this? Will he star in a new drama? Release a solo album? Collaborate with fashion again? Everyone is waiting. And the most interesting thing is, even during his military service, Taehyung's existence never really disappeared. His solo songs are still listened to by millions of people, brands still mention his name, and his fan community is getting more solid. This strengthens the concept of parasocial interaction, where the public feels like they have a personal relationship with a public figure, even though the interaction is actually one way. This effect makes fans feel continuously connected, even when their idol is not active. Well, now with V's return to the real world, yes, the world of K-pop, fashion, and entertainment, there are many possibilities open. The industry knows that anything Taehyung touches can become a big trend. And the fans? They can't wait to see V perform on stage again, appear on variety shows, or just update a new selfie on Instagram. And don't forget, Taehyung's return is one of a series of BTS members' comebacks from the military. This is a sign that a new era for BTS is about to begin. Next year, all the members will be back, and the possibility of a reunion, world tour, or big comeback is becoming more real. Imagine, BTSOT7 is back, with new energy and new stories. And it all starts with the return of the visual, V. And if we talk about Taehyung's comeback, it wouldn't be complete if we didn't discuss how strong a legacy he left behind, even while he was inactive in the entertainment world. Just think about it. How many idols can stay trending and relevant globally even when they're on hiatus? Not many. And V is one of the few names who managed to do that. Well, now that he's officially discharged from the military, the public, both fans and the media, seem ready to hand over the stage back to him. Many fans say, "It feels like a new era is coming." And yes, you could say that Taehyung's era has indeed just begun. Why? Because he's back with a more mature version of himself. And of course has a lot of stories that he hasn't shared yet. We can relate this to a theory in media psychology called celebrity rebranding. Many public figures, after undergoing a hiatus such as military service, return with a new concept and image that they reshape. And Taehyung, with all his visual appeal and artistic vision, is very likely preparing a new face for the next phase of his career. Maybe he will focus on solo music, or continue his steps in the acting world that he pioneered through the drama Warang. What is certain is that the public is ready, and it is clearly seen from how every media highlights his steps. Even his style of dress when he left the military camp was immediately dissected by fashion editors. Many said, Taehyung's military style is really elegant but still fierce. This shows that every detail of him, from gestures, facial expressions, to the way he waves his hands, has a big influence. That's why he is called not only an idol, but also a cultural influencer. One thing that can't be missed either, how ARMY, BTS's global fandom, shows extraordinary solidarity. They not only celebrate by making trending tags like #WelcomeBackTaehyung or #KPopIdol, but also create charity projects, LED advertisements in big cities, and even make murals in several countries. This is a very powerful form of love, and a real example of how a public figure can form an active and socially impactful community. And for those of you who are wondering, why is the world media so excited? The answer lies in what is called the media spectacle. Taehyung is not just the subject of the news, he is the event itself. He is not just present in the news, he creates the news. Taehyung's comeback is a big show because the public has collectively built up expectations. Imagine this moment, and now they are seeing it come to life. This is a perfect example of how modern celebrities create narratives that move along with their fans. Back to Taehyung himself, if you pay attention, he has a very unique charm. There is a masculine side to his courage in serving in the SDT unit, but also a soft side to the way he smiles, greets fans, and holds on to his artistic principles. This is what makes him loved not only by one generation but across ages and cultures. In fact, some cultural communication experts call Taehyung a symbol of global cultural fluidity, meaning he can fit into various cultural contexts without losing his identity. Whether it's music, fashion, or visual arts, he's in it all, and he's making a difference. So the question now is, what's next for V? What will be his first big step after his military discharge? Many fans are speculating that he'll be releasing his second solo album soon, perhaps with a more experimental sound. There are also rumors that he'll be appearing at Paris Fashion Week as a brand ambassador for the global luxury brand he's been representing. There are even whispers that he's already been offered a new drama, but it's still in the discussion stage. Whatever it is, one thing's for sure, Taehyung will be back with a bang. And we as viewers will just have to wait with sparkling eyes and pounding hearts. This isn't the end, but it's a great beginning. Welcome back, V. The world has been waiting for you.